they break this down in a few different sections so that you have an understanding. Here you can see that your engine is pretty much immaculate still. They did great engineering to get it all set up to where it pretty much stays untouched as long as the hood's closed. We went through and we checked all your fluids. This right here is going to say minimum, but you can't judge that until it's warmed up. So these are the markings that they have set so that it will run when it's running. It stays full. You have your oil down here, which is a 020 weight, and this is your dipstick to check it out. This is going to be with your air intake and your cooling. But like I said, everything's pretty much really nice in here and good to go as far as fluids and your engine bay. That just has your support bracket. Lay it down here, and then we'll shut it down. Good to go. Justin brought up a great thing. It's kind of a hidden latch, so if you didn't know it was there, you might be looking for it. It's right here behind the door, so make sure that your door's open when you look for that. We'll go over the dash when we get inside. You have your blinkers on your good side of mirrors with extra large here on the bottom. Your door here, this is just your fuel. Gasoline here, gasoline here. You have fixed running boards. You have fixed running boards. You don't have to worry about it coming in or out, and it also helps you step into your vehicle being a little bit off the ground. This is going to be your regular exhaust. They just put it aside so that you can enjoy the backside without, like, if you're using it while the engine's running, you can still enjoy your shower and the doors and everything open. This right here, you're going to have a regular waistline, and this is actually a storage bin that they created for it. It's kind of an accordion hose, pops in here, goes in there, pin it to lock it, and you're good to go. Next to it is going to be your propane. This right here is if you're doing exterior barbecue, propane fed griddle, anything like that. You have a quick disconnect that will hook up here. This is where you'll feed, fill it up, and then right here is your on-off switch. Simply just turn it on and it opens up your propane instead of a regular knob to open it up. This right here is going to be covered. Screw this in, and that's how you'll travel with it closed. Hook up your hose to it to flush it through the cover. But also this your cap just twist to open, and then your black tank is where you're going to pull, and it's basically going to empty whatever tank you have in there. You have another one back here as well, and they are labeled, so this will be your sewage, so it's strictly a toilet. You have two different connections. That black handle usually refers to being your black tank, and then this gray handle is also referring to it, but you also have your black tank here. Because the toilet is directly above, this should be your toilet line. This should be your gray for just your shower, and then that's going to be for your kitchen galley. Now, they didn't have the labels here, so I wrote them here for you. I went and tested everything. Your city water is going to be your top connection here, and that is just using hose from a spigot. Your fresh water will fill your freshwater bladder, and your black tank flush will be like a sprinkler head inside your black tank and basically just rinse off the sidewalls and get any extra debris hanging around. This will be your cable. They offer you cable at a campsite. And this will be for satellite, so if you have any exterior satellite, like solar panels, this is where you're going to plug in here. This right here is you have a accordion hose as a quick disconnect. It's kind of like a outdoor shower, rinse off your boots, rinse off your pets, stuff like that. You have a custom power cord, shore power. It will illuminate here on the top to show you that it actually is drawing power. It is blue little LED light. It is a 30 amp service. So you're plugged in here. The reason I say 30 amp is when you go camping, you're going to look for a 30 amp slip. Underneath the unit, I don't know if Justin can get a clear shot. You have an exterior access panel to your generator to own on. This is your tailpipe for it. They just have to make sure that the heat dissipates somewhere off the side of the unit. You also have access to start it on your panel inside, and we'll go over that when we go into the panel. This will get you up there to check for any roof issues, if you hit a branch, stuff like that, do maintenance. I just don't suggest you do, go throwing a party doing cartwheels on the roof. It's not really rated for too much walking around. You got a hook up on the bike rack, it comes fully already in here. You'll just take it down from these hinge points, it'll lower. You put your bikes up, these will come up and hold the frame, while these have the foot hold the wheels. And then you have access to opening the back. So these are covers for your rear windows to help black out, to keep them insulated during hot days running your AC. You have a shower mat here that you can lay on the floor to step in and out on top of any type of surface, whether it's dirt, sand, grass, or gravel. This is your exterior hose. This is the quick disconnect. This will plug into that spigot, and that'll give you that outdoor access if you're rinsing dishes or rinsing off boots and stuff. This is just extra storage. They give it to you wherever they can find it. This is going to be your shower pan. Forgive us, we're going to have it detailed on our way out. This is, your toilet sits on top of it. It's nice because it's porcelain, super sturdy. This is going to be your sink. We'll run it when we come inside. It just folds up, just rings over, and you're good to go. All your storage here, they pretty much have your full dresser inside here as well. Go, cabinet space. plenty of it. More blackout curtains for your windows, and then of course just more storage. All right, back behind is just an exhaust to your furnace, GFI outlet so that you have power if you're gonna set up for outside. You have your awning with LEDs. Justin said he showed you through that, so we'll just keep going. You have a screen door so that you can enjoy the nice morning with natural airflow and not the bugs. You got a handle to help you up. You got an entry with a sensor that will light up as you're walking in. So doormat we got forward going. Now this is just going to be your kitchen, your cutting board. Any way they can get you extra surface, they will. People store stuff in there, of course. You got that going. This is an induction stove, so you will need an induction pans for it to work. But simply turn it on, pick your desired temperature. When the induction pan is put on there, it will make contact and heat up accordingly. And simply turn it off and you're good to go. They give you storage wherever they can fit it in. They've got sponge access here. We tested this over the weekend. You got a freezer up here. You got shelves and actually a little drawer to store extra stuff. Standard little taller fridge here. You have a microwave. Tested it. We ran it with a cold cup of water. Ran it for 30 seconds and increased temperature, so we just knew it's working within specs. All right, so we're just breaking it down just because this one's going to take a little bit longer. This right here is going to be most of your access panels as far as running all your systems. This is your main panel. You can go to home. This right here will turn off all your lights. You can go down here and pick and choose exactly which lights you want on, so you can have the configuration that you desire. This right here is just going over your automatic generator system. It's disabled right now just because it wasn't running it. You can enable it, run it for as long as you want, set timers, have it turn on after you're asleep, turn off after you're asleep, whatever you like. Come in here, settings, just kind of, if you do Celsius, but just it's here in standard United States settings. You go back here, it will tell you your house battery. Simply, I'm not going to do it right now, but you can come up here and this will disconnect the battery. Here we go. I just turned it off and turned it back on. Now I do that, and now all your lights are back on. This right here is your awning. It is just the power. Behind you, you have another on switch because it's a carefree awning system, and then this is your extend and retract button. This right here is your inverter. This is what's going to be running and taking your DC battery energy and inverting it to trick it into AC so that you can have certain power, 110, while traveling. You come back over here, you also have your solar panel. This is also going to be basically a storage cell for extra battery storage. It will just act as like a trickle charger, being an extra battery. This right here will just tell you how much is stored in the energy bank and how much time and how many volts you're running at the current moment. Y'all running very efficient. Anything over 13.1 is good to go. This is your solar, so if you want to run off solar, you simply just turn that on. You have your stereo. It's got a cool CD DVD player. Stereo, pretty standard, just surround sound. You'll have your zones, your alarms, your settings. You can Bluetooth. Like I said, it'll hook up to your TV so that you can watch DVD, listen to music, etc., etc. And if you're old school like me, you got a flash drive with all your favorite music. It's right there to plug in, or headsets that's corded. All right, plenty of storage all the way through, both sides. You have two beds that will convert. You have storage pockets here. You have drawers here for extra storage anywhere they can give you. The TV we said was an issue with clearance. I went ahead and fixed it here for you. Now you've got plenty of clearance to not touch your countertop. You have a reading light here. You got an adjustable swivel table. You've got a little storage bag here, and this is your remote for your stereo. This is the remote for your TV. Put that there so you know where it is. This is the remote for your AC ceiling. So you turn it on. It's already set. Set to 62, had it running, it's already cooling down in here like 20 minutes, so it's nice and cool compared to how hot it is outside. And then you have another access panel, so if you're on this end, you don't have to get up and go into the storage compartment up front. Makes it easy navigating through your system. So Justin and I went off camera real quick just to make sure that we pronounced it right. It's a Truma system. It's your 3-in-1, which is going to be your temperature, whether it's your AC or your furnace, and also your water, and whether or not you're using propane or electric or both. So when you mix it, it's basically going to go for electric first, and then if your power were to die, you would go transfer to propane, keep you running through the night. But there's different mixes, different settings, how high, how low. But yeah, furnace, water, AC. Lever or lever, it's you decide. But this right here will unlatch your captain chair to swivel and be able to hang out. And then this other lever on the other side was your back forth swivel. Push here, I'm going to pull this lever. Give clearance. good learning moment for all of us. And then this right here will get you back to where you want to be. They gave you all the key fobs. You got 3 on here, so as long as you're within, you can pretty much turn it on. The engine will not turn on unless your foot is on the brake, per usual as far as vehicles. But you will have a digital dash. Everything will come on. Your blinkers. It says service your rain sensing wipers, but what that is just you had a little bit of drift from your AC, and it will illuminate when it has water starting. You have your wiper blades, you have your dash, you have speakers, you have microphones all built into here. You have a camera screen at your rear view. That's actually behind us in my closed bay instead of the door. You have a full navigation system, digital touchscreen, everything that you go through, your media, comfort. You can hook up to your phone, tell you all your vehicle information, surround cameras. It shows you a 360 aerial view. You can switch it to see whatever camera you want. And that's a forward dash cam, which is amazing to have these days. And then you also have a rear view camera that we walk past and showing you the camera angle. So we can go out of here. You have all of your apps, manager, Android Auto, everything you need to go through. And I guess you have Android while we're filming, so this will work out good for you. You can hook up your phone, a mini iPad, anything you need. This is going to have all of your regular dash system to control your temperatures, regular volume, and tuning knobs, everything you need. It's got 12 volt. It's still pretty prevalent in the industry. So I'm going to turn that off. You hear me again? They're doing C ports these days, so you have C ports, USB, 12 volt, and then just for your shifter knob, you'll have everything you need here. Tow haul button, easily accessible in case you decide to tow anything. And then all hand controls on here. They'll pretty much run everything that you have in your cockpit. You have your brake here. It's a simple lever. You pull it to engage it, and you push it to turn it off. And your foot does have to be on the brake while you push the button so that it'll engage. But that is your cockpit, and we'll go to the back and finish up here. So you have a fantastic air system up here. This is the remote. Makes it easy for use. All you do is simply turn it on. It'll open automatically. Fan. This will just control how fast the exhaust goes, and then it will open and close accordingly. And then we'll turn it off, closes right back up, good to go. And it hangs back here on the wall. All right, so right here is the water pump. This is going to show you all your levels, your fresh tank, gray tank. I filled them all up just to test for leaks. They'll all be dumped before you go, except for your propane, of course, which is full. The water pump is blue, which is illuminated, showing you that it is on. So we come back here. Running toilet, levers on the right. So it's full right now because I've filled it up to test it for leaks. And then this goes over here, so let's turn it on. The hose is not hooked up, so that's just the water pump pushing out any residual air so that the water can flow. And then of course you have storage here for medicine cabinet, and it'll latch and close. And I'm standing in your shower, and of course you've got a privacy door. Good to go. Back here is just the last of the things. Extra TV outlets if you decided to put another TV back here. 12 volt C, USB, and of course you have GFIs. I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah.